We are queens. So I've noticed that many people don't know how to describe us. Us being women, us being the very embodiment of what resilience is, us being the bearers of generations to come, us also being the people they so easily disrespect, us being the same people who are expected to keep quiet while witnessing injustices and inequalities, the people that they constantly try to put down, us being the same people that get back up whenever they try to do that. And I find it fitting to define exactly who it is that we are. We are queens, and we have been queens since birth. I see hair wrapped up in head wraps, hair wrapped up not knowing that our hair is yet to be silver, and people are yet to come to us for wisdom. Skin that's been dipped in melanin so many times that people can't help but realize that we were born queens, that our hands are here to mold them and our words to chisel them, that for endless years we have carried them on our backs, and for years to come we will never allow them to take us back to a time where they placed us beneath their feet, for there is not a place fit for a queen. They will find maps of their existence all over our bodies, as we have stretched continuously for them. Our nails are covered with different colors, trying to cover the dirt from beneath them, from the soil we continuously fertilize for their growth. Our shoulders have carried the weight of the world on it and then some. We have been at war since birth, emerging as prayer warriors, gracing people with our presence here on earth, and people need to stop questioning our worth. I said we are queens, and we were queens from birth. Our names are too heavy for anyone to carelessly carry it in their mouths. Our existence is something many still have to come to terms with. Our history is something they have tried to erase, but you can't erase what is running through your veins. It wasn't fought for us in vain. Our strength is something many will never be able to grasp. They've tried and will try to break us down, but we will never allow ourselves to be broken down by what we have built. They are yet to discover who we truly are and all the power that we really possess. And yes, this is a praise poem because I don't hear enough people singing our praises. I don't see enough people genuinely appreciating us. I don't see enough people accepting us for who we are. I said we are queens, and we have been queens since birth. We don't need to be told what we're worth, but here are just a few words: courage, caring, loving, powerful, warriors, beautiful, generous, intelligent, and respectful. Just a few words that can be used to describe us instead of those offensive words that easily escape people's mouths. And no, I am not angry, although that emotion seems to be intrinsically linked with our very existence. Yet I'm excited for our futures, not necessarily for the occupations that we will acquire, but for the mere fact that I can confidently say that I am not on my own, that I am surrounded by women of immense beauty both inside and out, that I'm surrounded by prayer warriors, that I'm surrounded by hands that have reached out to help one another, that I'm surrounded by people with brilliant minds who have already acquired so much wisdom, that I'm surrounded by people whom we know we don't always have to talk to, but whom we know will always be there. I am surrounded by people. I am surrounded by women, women of strength, women of courage, women of hope, women of faith, women of love. I am surrounded by queens, and we have been queens since birth. I'm surrounded by women, and we have been queens since birth. Say it in your mind over and over again, and don't allow anyone to make you believe otherwise. Say it as your daily reminder. Say it until you believe it. Say it until you accept it. Say it until you see yourself for who and what you really are. I said you are queens, and you have been queens since birth. Say it again. I am a queen, and I have been a queen since birth.